SummerSlam 2025 was a huge event and I enjoyed the whole night at the stadium. A surprising ending would change the fate of this event and leave everyone shocked. However, even though the event was amazing, that doesn't mean it was free of mistakes, because yes, there were too many. That's why I'll stop talking now, and today I'll present to you 5 mistakes that happened in SummerSlam 2025 Night 1. Number 5. The camera fall. Let's begin with a small mistake that was still noticed. And it turns out that after the first match of the night ended, WWE's production team quickly started promoting the next match. But then, something went wrong. The next match image appeared as usual, showing a camera falling onto the ring mat. The error likely wasn't the cameraman's fault, but the production persons who typed it in. The promo for the next match should have stayed on screen instead of switching to a camera shot that was falling. Well. We'll never truly understand this mistake. In my opinion, the cameraman isn't to blame. Number 4. El Salto. Now we're going to one of the most spectacular but also most dangerous moments of the night, one from SummerSlam 2025. We're discussing Roman Reigns' impressive suicide dive at Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. The original tribal chief shook the arena when he jumped over the top rope to land on his opponents, something nobody ever imagined since the tribal chief took too much flight and almost ended up landing headfirst on the ground. Even though his teammates caught him, Roman Reigns' body still went slightly past him. The tribal chief should be able to better calculate his suicide dive next time. After all, he could suffer a terrible injury if he ever lands hard on the ground. The stadium was amazed when they saw the brutality and ferocity of the tribal chief jumping over the top rope at unstoppable speed. Number 3. Money in the what? When SummerSlam ended, WWE went straight to the commentary table to continue with the post-show. However, the big mistake came from Jackie Redmond when, while reporting on what had happened during the day, she ended up saying that Seth Rollins had cashed in his briefcase. Money in the brief. The fans didn't let this terrible mistake slide at all. They shared and spread it everywhere on social media, since obviously there was a mistake and a very noticeable one on the part of Jackie Redmond. Number 2. The Claymore. Scotsman Drew McIntyre was a major superstar, unsure if he'd appear at SummerSlam, since he was held up in the United Kingdom after losing his passport. He showed up, joined Logan Paul, and together they tried to take down Randy Orton with Jelly Roll. A highlight, though possibly a mistake, was Drew McIntyre hitting Randy Orton with the Claymore kick on the announcer's table. After that, he couldn't hold on and fell to the ground. I was there in the arena, and I can attest that the whole stadium laughed a lot. It was clearly an unplanned fall, and that happened at a serious moment. But well, that happens so that Drew McIntyre doesn't do things without thinking them through properly. Number 1. Lapiro. The tribal chief stole all the attention in the first match of the night, from his incredible entrance to when he took the victory along with his cousin. However, fans couldn't forgive the lack of coordination between the Pyrotechnics and his entrance, which went wrong and even surprised Roman Reigns. The tribal chief waited longer than expected for the Pyrotechnics, but they never appeared. The Pyrotechnics went off after the tribal chief had already lowered his raised hands. Well, a more than obvious mistake, but one that we fans were able to forgive, maybe because the event was just getting started. This time, I presented these 5 SummerSlam Night 1 mistakes in a faster video than usual on my channel. But the thing is, I'm in the city of New Jersey and I have little to no free time. By the way, was I able to meet Taker?